Welcome back, everybody. Best Buds Podcast, Season 3. We have a very, very special guest, a very exclusive interview with the one, the only four-star Division I prospect, Latrell Allmond. Give it up, folks.
Hey,
Appreciate you
we
coming
also
on, man.
we also know Trail,
Yeah,
uh, basically family. I mean, I'm more family with your older brother Rail, but
yeah.
it feels like family just because we're so close with Rail, especially now. But we've known each other for a long time. He's from our same area, Southern Pines. You have Southern Pines, right?
Correct.
Yes, sir. Southern Pines, North Carolina. That's where he's from. We
Shout
got
out,
Hoopers
shout
out here.
out.
We got Hoopers, but now he's in Virginia and,
Doing
doing
his
his thing
thing.
clearly. So
Mm-hmm.
very, very exciting player to watch. We love that energy. We love that
Mm-hmm.
energy. Definitely a dog.
You already know.
Definitely a dog.
Y'all might have seen him on y'all might have seen him on House of Highlights. Was that like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Yeah, little clip on there.
Every other week ago. Shit.
For real.
Now, Trell, tell us a bit about what you're doing right now. So your high school season just wrapped up. I think you won, what was that, 4? Back to back to back to back? 3?
Three. My
3? Back
first
to back
state
to back.
champion.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my third
Dang,
state
that
championship.
hurt. That hurt me. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, it's my third straight high school championship. Finishing up with a great season, 1,000 point score. Heading to my senior year. John Wahade Classic MVP. John Wahade Classic Championship winner, gold bracket, and the Kobe White bracket. It's overall a good season. Right now heading to this AU season.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man, that's awesome.
Productive.
That's
Winning.
awesome.
Winning. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
So, what does AAU season look like for you? What you got coming up?
AU season. I just came from AU yesterday, flying in from Omaha, Nebraska. AU right now. Right now that was just a live period. Just came from. Just that was where like college coaches could come and physically watch us play, not over the Synergy app. Like, cause the first session that was in Texas, um, they couldn't come physically, but they could watch us over the screen. So pretty much they were just watching us, watching our film, and if they liked it, they would come see us play on the second session.
Hell yeah.
And overall, I had a good 2 sessions. Picked up off from Indiana University, um, one of the basketball meccas. Like,
Oh yeah. The home of
yeah,
Oh
like
yeah,
basketball.
that's crazy,
yeah,
bro.
the home of basketball for real.
That's dope.
Basketball's really big in there, and just continuing to go on with this long summer. And I'm actually going to Italy soon. Actually,
Mmm.
this
Nice.
month for basketball.
Word.
Mmm.
I go to Italy playing in front of NBA scouts again. Last summer I went, I had a good impression,
Yes,
and now
sir.
I'm just looking forward to build off of that. I had built off that last summer, and I'm coming in to just show more, just show my improvement, show my game, and I'm just blessed with the opportunity to do that. And not too many people
Yeah.
where I'm from even get to make it across the waters for real, or just leave North
Yeah,
Carolina in general.
Swear.
yeah, that's a great
Yeah,
opportunity, bro.
man. That's great. That's great. And you were talking about my first thought with like when you said that you had people coming to see you in person, but they couldn't, they had to watch over film was like, what is the differences of watching a player in person to you versus watching them over the film? Like what are the little things that a coach would look for in person? You know what I'm saying? Versus just on film where you can only see them play.
I would say watching them in person. Well, I'm gonna answer the first one. Watching them on film, you like get to see the intangibles they do on the court. If they playing hard, if they rebounding, hitting open shots, blocking shots. Basically, that's just how their style of play. Pretty much, you get to see. When they come to watch you in person, that's where they get to see how you are as a person. Are you an a-hole to your teammates? Are you a good teammate? Do you communicate with your coaches very well? do you have a good attitude on and off the court? Like, mind you, there's college coaches throughout the whole facility, so when you think nobody's watching, they're watching. So you got to be, you feel me? Everywhere you go, it's an interview. So I would say that's
Facts.
pretty much like the difference in between. Because once they watch you on film, they just checking out your game. Now, once they see you in person, they want to know who you are. They want to see who you are as a person. Like you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a great answer. And I think you'll do great, man. I think
I
you'll do
think,
fine.
I was
dude,
about to
Both of
say
you.
that
like
that's some to me. That's a Pinecrest answer. Like the stuff we learn. That's exactly. And so that's fantastic that you have been able to adopt that as your personality, and like you're always putting out a good impression for these coaches, because that's stuff that I thought we were lucky to get in
Yeah.
high school as players. That leads me to one thing.
Yeah,
Bradley
yeah.
was, to me, you and Brad in a perfect world were supposed to bring Pinecrest to the chosen land. The chosen
Man, you
land,
right.
bruh. Me, Zion, Jap, your brother, we warm Pinecrest up. We put us on the map a little bit. We got some people to take notice. You and Brad was supposed to take us to the promised land, man. And y'all two as a duo, oh my gosh, would
That
That
would be
was
fun. That would be fun to watch. That would be very fun to watch.
have been crazy.
I also wanted to bring up that mentality that you got from, you know, do you think any of that came from Tyrell, your older brother, our very close friend who played at Pinecrest? Like,
Dog.
I mean, honestly, I also want to give a shout out to Tyrell because I've been watching him hoop for so long. And for me, always like not being as skilled as my older brother, I always looked at like Terrell's defensive intensity, bro. And that's probably something I've never said to anybody, but that was always something that I always tried to make sure. Like I got my defensive intensity from him, watching him
yeah.
all the way up. So, and I think that's just in y'all's blood though. Like y'all boys are really just some
Yeah.
dogs.
Most definitely, like growing up, my like brother definitely set the tone for me. Just going off the fact that I always wanted to be around him, and he was around older guys, so it was like kind of had to grow up quick, and all that like crying, all that other stuff wasn't really tolerated. So just having to grow up tough and tough skin just really made me who I am today. And like just watching him like play basketball with the Sand Hill Cyclone, things of that nature. Like every time I had practice, I'm always trying to step on the court. Like my older brother, like he really was a big part of like me becoming who I am today. Like I don't know if he realizes it, but like I really looked up to him. Like every time I was in the gym, I'm trying to go at him. I'm trying to talk trash to him after
Yeah,
high school game. Like I'm just like at him because like I wanted to be like him. Like I
yeah.
don't know if you realize, man, watching those Pinecrest games when they cut the lights off, da da da. Number five, Tyler, I'm like growing up, I always wanted to be that kid, and it
Yeah.
was just like he like really kind of set the tone for how I like wanted to be growing up, and I can't thank him enough for that. And my mama, for sure, my mama for sure.
Good role
My
models.
mama for
Good
sure,
role
man.
models. That makes the
yeah.
difference. That makes the difference in people that have your level of talent and athleticism, making it to the next level, and them not. So I mean,
I also feel
shout out
like
to them.
I also feel like I feel very similar with my older brother. For me, it was always, man, I can't let this motherfucker be better than me. That's what
Yeah,
I was always. I gotta like, even though I was younger and he was older, quicker than me, and he was stronger than me, and he still. I mean, it's
mhm.
opposite for us. He's actually the taller one of us two, but it was still like, man, nah, I gotta figure out a way to I can't be.
Anyway,
It's
Todd.
so it's an iron sharpens iron thing, and it's like, a sword can't get sharp without another sword, man. So shout out to the bros, man. Shout out to the bros for sure.
Shout out to the big bros.
Yeah, man. It sounds like you got some good people in your corner. Would you say there's anybody like outside of your family that you look up to and has kind of like guided you through this process a little bit?
Um, I would probably say my coaches for sure. They're like really good role models. And me, I like soak everything in. I don't I don't I don't really speak as much. I like to observe
Visual, yeah,
people and get
visual
a
learner.
feel. Yeah, like I like to get a feel for people, and they were just like they kind of like just set the standard of being just they just set the standard of being like a just a good leader. Because coming into this season, like growing up, I wasn't always the best leader. I always knew what to do, but I didn't know how to get people to follow me. And just as I got older, I had to and being the number one guy, just being around those kind of guys, and they just give me the confidence and to see how they daily life go and how they lead and how people follow, how they get them to lead. That just wore off on me just being around them all the time, and it translated to the court. It translated to me in my daily life. Like now, like me, how I carry myself now. I'm more of a head honcho.
Yeah,
I'm a leader. My masculine energy shows off through anywhere I'm at in the room.
you're
So
confident.
just being
Yeah,
around those kind of group of men who just show me the way and just being there in my daily life really helped me.
Mm. Yeah, that's huge to have like some, especially when you're a young guy, like having some masculine role models, some older men in your life to kind of give you some what it's supposed to look like,
some direction. Yeah,
Hmm.
That's huge.
some direction.
That's
Yeah. Fire, man. Very fire.
Tro, so you going into your senior year?
yes, sir.
So you got the chance for the four-peat still. You still
Yes, no
you still
doubt.
got a chance for the four-peat. Okay. Just making sure. So for
Hmm.
you, your next year looks like you're just trying to get as many offers as you can, put yourself out there, get your name out there, and then is decision time after down the road, or are you just taking it as it comes, sort of thing, staying present?
Uh, I would say I know I'm going to make a decision before my first high school game. So
Okay.
probably this this coming up fall, I'm going to be narrowing it down and
Yeah.
just because I don't want to go through this. Like the recruitment process is way like difficult. They got to keep all these coaches, all these different personalities,
Mm.
and just like you feel me. Just so I just want to narrow it down and feel comfortable and just play basketball, have
Mm-hmm.
fun. Don't worry about no
Hmm.
coaches because once you commit, they're not there to recruit you no more. They're just there to show love. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just like having that weight off their shoulders. Once you finally
Like,
make the decision, you can just hoop your final
Yeah.
year, have a good time with your underclassmen and the guys you came here with, and just enjoy the last ride of high school. Because at the collegiate level, it's basically like you're starting all over again. You're the new freshman on campus. You're the new snotty nosed kid, and
Mm-hmm.
just getting ready for that next level.
Dude, nothing beats high school basketball. I'll tell you that much. I'm sure it'll be
If
fun wherever you go, but nothing. I know that I'm biased too because that's all I played. But high school basketball is awesome. I feel like the relationships you
yeah.
create with your teammates and coaches, and just that experience. Because high school basketball, anybody can beat anybody at any given time. So
Yeah, man. I think it's a great move to go ahead and make that decision before the season starts, just so you can lock in and you can have that extra amount of focus and have your mind at ease. So that's awesome, man. That's a
yeah,
very very mature response to that question.
Are you
that's
looking?
exactly what I was gonna say.
Are you looking for certain things in schools? Obviously, like you know what I mean.
I would say yeah, just a school who's going to keep it 100 with me. Like every head coach I sat down with, any recruiter who's recruiting me, I always tell them, don't just sell me sugar because I'm in your face. Because if you keep it 100 with me, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Because this is my future we're talking about, and I like try to tell them I don't want to be in college for no more than 2 years. I don't even like school for real, for real. So I just want to come in there, have an immediate impact, and make it to the next level. That's
That's the
always
goal.
been
Yep.
my like mindset of being a pro. So I just want to be a pro everywhere I go, and it's gonna take time, but I'm willing to do that. And I just want to go, and I just want to walk into the right situation that's gonna allow me to do that. Because at the next level is their job to get you there, Now it's your job to impress them once you get there. So it's just like I just want to have the opportunity because I know some situations freshmen walk into opportunity, they're sitting behind juniors or seniors. They're the eighth man in the rotation. Nah, I can't go like that. So I'm just looking for the right situation. That's
Yeah.
the ultimate objective with all this recruitment going on.
And I'm sure within time it'll present
Gotcha.
itself, if you just keep staying present as it seems you are, and taking it a day at a time, the real ones will reveal themselves to you, I think, as it gets there. And then I feel like you'll know when you know, sort of thing, with that decision, because like you said, it's your future. So it's a big one, but it's exciting at the same time.
So,
You said,
go ahead, Joshua. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so you said like lately, you kind of just been trying to move as a pro, like trying to already act like you're a pro, which I think is the right move. That's great. What are some things that you've changed in your lifestyle and even like personal life that have led to that or helped with that?
Keeping my circle small. My like eating habits. I don't know if you guys probably seen, but my like body took a huge transformation last summer. I'm just eating better, working out. Like I feel like the stuff I was putting in my body before, it was kind of affecting the way how I played. And once I start eating right, you start to feel better as a person. So I feel like taking care of my body was definitely something I definitely took something serious. And just watching a lot of basketball, a ton of basketball. Don't just like pick up a basketball, and just want to go out there and hoop. No, watch the game, study the game, be a student of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Try to watch the game as much as you can, because if that's where you want to go, you got to study it. You can't like you're not just gonna walk into it and like know it like that. So just watching a ton of NBA games, college games, just seeing how the pros move, how they work, even watching documentaries and just taking bits and pieces from what they do in their workouts and their daily life routines and just try to apply it to mine, and like how they carry themselves around their friends and their family and who they allow in their circle, and just I try to take little pieces of that and apply it to my life, and it just changed my whole trajectory of how I see things.
That's that's
Yeah, that's
awesome,
huge,
dude.
bro.
Who do you do
You're
you
you're spot on with the
Yeah, I was
responses. Like
locked.
it's
I was
great.
locked in right there. I needed to hear that too. 'Cause nah, for real, because like I really like I watch fights here and there, but I don't really study it. Like, and when I do watch it, naturally I'm gonna study it though, and I'll put them on, and I've tried to before, but I mean that's something that I've said to some of the kids that I coach. Like, if you want to be the champ, you got to start acting like the champ today. You're not gonna just become the champ. And so I
Mm-hmm.
needed that. It was nice to hear that little reminder, especially from you, who's younger than me. So that was nice, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, do you have some
And
guys? You have some guys you model your game after? You say you like watch a bunch of NBA games and whatnot, or do you kind of
Yeah,
just take bits and pieces everywhere?
uh, I would say I do a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
So like who I like try to monitor my game after, I would say like a couple guys like Jalen Brown, Herb Jones, kind of those like Zion Williamson, some of those big wings, those
Yeah.
like strong body wings, and those two-way guys. Cause I feel like that's one of my strong suits, being that I'm
You make your
blessed with
living
this
on
God
defense.
given,
Yeah.
yeah, that I was blessed with this God given physical, these God given physical features with the 7 foot wingspan, the 6'8" frame, just and I'm a pest on defense. So just watching some of those guys and how they move and how they go over ball screens and how they, you know, talk about other defensive coverages and things of that nature, and just how they score for real. Because I think Jalen Brown's a true example of a
Mm.
two-way player. That's the perfect example of two-way player. I
Yep.
mean, we got like Braun and all of that, Braun and things of that nature, but Jalen Brown is the guy who I would watch the most. Like Braun's my goat, but Jalen Brown's the guy who I watch on the daily.
real talk.
I see a bit of, at least offensively. I see a bit of Aaron Gordon in you, especially this playoffs.
Mhm.
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
The way he was, the way he was moving in the playoffs, I see a bit of that kind of that ability to step back and hit the three, but also I'm gonna go right over you. You know, so.
Hey man, nailing all the questions perfectly.
Yeah, we might as well be some recruiters.
Dude, yeah, I'm mad impressed, bro. I'm mad
I'll
impressed.
offer you right now. I'll offer you right now.
Swear.
So why? I mean, you have a build for the sport, but you know, could you have seen yourself getting into any other sports?
Football, yeah, but I didn't really like all that. I didn't like playing in the cold weather outside. That's where I drew the line. Like playing outside in the cold, all that touching, hitting, like nah, that's painful.
Oh
That's
my
really painful.
god, bro! I feel like that's very true. That's very true.
Like man, and don't let it be raining. Then it's terrible. Like then it's 10 times worse. Like I just couldn't get into it. And then it's like once I got hurt when I was younger, and it took me away from the main sport. I was like, yeah, that's where I draw the line.
Wait, what happened?
I was playing running back. The San Patriots. I was playing running back, receiver, tight
Oh,
end, everything. And I was getting hit in my knees a lot, and I was getting something like real short knee pain. My mom took me to a doctor to get like an MRI scan, and they got the scan, and I had a hole in my growth plate. So there was like I had to sit out for like 12 weeks for it to fully heal, or it could potentially stunt my growth.
oh,
So like yeah, I had to sit out for 12 weeks, and that was the worst 12. Like I missed the whole middle school championship, everything.
oh my gosh.
Oh man.
The Southern
Yeah, I
Middle?
remember that. I rember that now. That's
Was
now that
it the Southern Middle? You in the Southern Middle?
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
come
man.
on, bro. I already
Don't
told
tell
you, represent
Hey,
the
don't tell
line,
me you
bro.
let West Pine win that year with you out hurt.
Nah. We definitely showed out at Pinecrest for that one. I ain't gonna
Ah,
lie.
Ah,
We definitely Pinecrest for that.
ah. Oh man. Oh man. Nah, I get that though. I get that. When especially messing around with something like your growth plate, because that could have been wraps, really. Right
Shit.
there.
whoever did that surgery got you right. They definitely didn't mess that one up.
They might have added a little bit to that growth plate, you know. They might have done something.
Yo, Trell, I got a question. So you've probably played with some like cold ass basketball players coming up, right?
Yeah.
You probably got some amazing teammates. You play with some amazing players. If you could give a shout out to like one or two people that you think are coming up right now that are gonna be, kind of on the same level as you or somewhere near that, who would you give a shout out to?
Wait, can you reset that question for me? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Basically, like, out of all the people you've played with,
Mm-hmm.
who are like some of the coldest people you played with?
I don't know closely about play. I play with some killers, man. I say 5-star Malik Thomas, committed to Arkansas.
Mm.
Him, Kendrick Harrison, the number one tight end in the country, just like who else? It's a couple other guys. I don't really know, but those are like two of the main guys I know.
Are those
Sure.
guys guards?
And my guy Jeremiah Fears is going crazy right now. He went to the NBA combine.
I was about to say I
He
just
was
seen that name.
killing. He was killing at Oklahoma this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Mm.
I hope he reaches his goals. His goals and aspirations. I hope all of them do.
That's dope that you have people like that to kind of see them going through the same process as you. So I'm sure it makes it a little bit less daunting in your head as far as like you see them getting to the combine, getting there, and it's like I'm gonna be there
Yeah,
one day, you know.
X and Jeremiah reclassed up. He's supposed to be a senior in high school right now.
Dang.
Damn,
Oh wow.
that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
He trying to get straight to the bag. He trying to
So
get to
cool.
that fast track to the
Yep.
bag. Hey man, but if the blessings are there, if it's lining up, then
Most
take it.
definitely.
For
Take
sure.
it for sure.
For sure. Shoot, man.
Bro, yeah, I think that was great, man. We appreciate you
yeah.
taking the time out to talk to us.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. It's an honor. You know, I just want to Thank y'all for sure.
But yeah,
I mean,
we're
Yeah, man.
always following, man. We're always following. You're doing great things, and you're putting on for the Pines at the end of the day. So
yeah. And
shout
I would
out,
like
shout
to
out
say
you.
too, you've been to our crib, or I guess you weren't living there, Noah, but you've been there
Yeah,
after week
when
14,
Big
and
was
you
there.
are quiet. And I'm the same way. Like, I like to observe first to see how people are gonna act before I just start letting people know how I act. But
Yeah.
it was actually really nice to actually talk to you and get to know who you are, and you
100%.
really
Yeah.
impressed me, dog. Like for real, like
Thank you.
that
Thank
that
you.
was very
Any
dope.
program in the country is going to be lucky to get this guy.
Yeah,
For
definitely,
sure. For sure.
Agreed.
Appreciate y'all.
Agreed.
Thank
For
y'all.
sure. So yeah, man,
Well,
We need
keep
to
doing big things.
we need to get a song too.
Oh
get a
yeah,
song
yeah.
real
Give us
quick.
a song you listening to.
oh yes, good shot.
I'm gonna have to go. Sack Vision by No Cap.
Alright. Bet.
It's a slow song.
Okay. Okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
We got a good variety going
Yeah.
already. So
Yeah. We got the
man.
variety. Yeah, brother. We
Word.
appreciate you coming on. Keep doing big things. Keep leading the way you are, leading by example. And all the blessings will come. So we appreciate you
Sure,
hopping
man.
on.
All
We
right,
rooting
thank
for you,
y'all.
bro.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, next
Peace.
time.